Man, welcome back to our Silk Road. It is progressing quite well. We only have one more Silk territory to take in the west against the Ottomans. The Ottomans have no army left. They're being crushed by everyone. It shouldn't be hard to beat them. We got a kind of terrible CB against them, which is the reconquest of the Mamluks' southern territories. So we're going to declare on them. In the east, we have to gobble up much of the Wu, all this territory here from the Wu. So we got this vassal we can feed some Wu stuff. And then we got to take some land from Japan, which means we're probably going to have to get into Korea before we can even get to Japan. So we might have to fight the Wu, the Yan. Korea is like, it might be a ridiculous amount. We should actually probably start carving a path through the Shun. We got a bunch of armies that we're not really using. Yeah, maybe we'll attack the Shun at the same time as we fight the Ottomans. Oh, but we can fight the. That's weird. If we attack the Shun, the Wu will come in, but we have a truce against the Wu. Weird. Weird, I say. Anyway, sending all my armies east, and then we'll attack the Shun. But while we're waiting to attack the Shun, oh, you know what? We can't attack the Ottomans because we got to core this territory. If we start a war with the Ottomans, then the territory will stop coring. It's a good thing I noticed that. So everyone go fight the Shun. We'll keep 4 armies over here to fight the Ottomans with. And we'll keep 1 army on rebel suppression duty. But then everyone else goes east. All right. Tabriz. Tabriz wants a fort. Can you blame them? Forts are ever so pretty. Pretty, pretty flower. I think this guy is not doing anything. So I would annex him if I had the relations, which I don't. So whatever. Sind I would also annex if I had the relations, but I mean, if I had the time, but they haven't been my vassal long enough to annex. So Wu it is. I'm getting pretty far behind on military tech, but I can't co-belligerent Wu in this war, so I might not be able to take very much, but whatever. It gets me at war with them 2 years earlier, and I was it was only 30 war score to get 130 overextension worth of land from them last time. So if I can only take way less land, then I'll still probably be just fine. So I'm sending 1 army in all by itself that'll probably get repelled, and then I'm sending its reinforcements super late, because that's how I like to be disorganized. Everyone go over to Fuzhou. We can get a separate peace with Wu. Any territory we take in the separate peace will cost us a ton of Diplo, but we got a bunch of Diplo saved up for that very purpose. And this 20 stack needs some mercenary infantry to hang out with him. But we can't do it, man. So you go over there. We got these 3 stacks that would like to fight. Well, it looks like all of the generals we recruited died. So this is, not only did we waste a ton of military power failing to get a good general, but then all of the bad generals we recruited are dead before we actually fought the Wu again. And even the Wu are not a reasonable fight. So until we fight the Ottomans, we're not going to need any generals. And even against the Ottomans, we probably won't, because they're dead. So Austria and Russia are who we're really worried about. Alright, so automatic rebel suppression of these dudes, it looks like it was 60,000 rebels. We might kind of fail with our 30,000 troops, so I'm going to send another army over just in case. But, I got to check the budget in a bit, but for now, no budget checking. Alright, you go up here and fight lots of people. In lots of weird ways. Alright, how you doing on budget? Looks like we still have a positive budget despite having a 300,000 sized army. It's kind of ridiculous. And every single legion of our 300,000 sized army is using several mercenaries. So, very cool. I love the easing the tension ideas. Not ideas, but events. Oh, we finally got a good general. We don't really need him, but we got him, and that's fun. And our army tradition is now up to 90. Holy crap. Can you imagine 90 army tradition and we still haven't ever gotten even a 6 anything general? Our best general was just recruited and he is oops. This guy. He's 8 out of 12 pips. Still not awesome, but not bad. He's 2/3 as good as he could possibly be. Lots of revolts going on. Come on, awesome general. Don't let us down. You're letting us down. Looks like Ava just shattered into a bunch of rebel-shaped pieces. Continue our siege of Wu. I think we're going to have to get 100% of the provinces of Wu sieged in order to separate peace them before we holy boots. 80,000 troops coming to see us over there. That's not good. Let's hope they have a bad enough general. Nope, we're going to be okay over there. Let's check out Rebel Suppression Man. Rebel Suppression Man has success. Oh, more revolts. Oh, geez. It looks like maybe overextension is probably the cause of a lot of these revolts. We got 80% overextension. Let's automate some rebel suppression up in here. How's our manpower? We still got 400,000 manpower, so it shouldn't be too bad throwing our troops' lives away against the rebels without any generals assigned to them. Should be totally fine. Yeah. Too many troops. We got a lot of rebels in the west while we fight our war in the east. So we're going to be fighting with no generals in the east for a little while. Well, we got one general, but we don't have our good general. Actually, here he is. Alright, 5 armies set to siege duty. 3, 4, 5, 6 armies set to rebel suppression duty. And you'll remember, while I was in a regency, I decreased local autonomy everywhere, increasing revolt risk everywhere, and I don't regret it. Because we have all these troops, what better thing for them to do than fight constant, huge stacks of rebels? But that's why we have so many revolts so spread out. More revolts. most important thing is that this rash of revolts be short-term, short-lived, which is you just have to finish coring these provinces, and then the revolts will go away. So these guys on automated rebel suppression are trying to cross the entire freaking world to suppress rebels, and that's not exactly what I want from them. Min entered an alliance with Wu, our enemy. Well, like, we're currently fighting a war against Wu. How is anyone able to enter an alliance with them? That's not cool. Looks like a good old 70 stack of Shun and Wu is marching around pretending that they can do anything against me. Mwah! None can defend. Ooh, and Dali. Shun, Wu, and Dali, the three largest nations. Basically, most of what used to be China. They can field 100,000 troops, and it won't help them one bit. More rebels. Sweet. Wow. It's getting a little bit... There's rebels in so many places that it's hard for me to tell what I should be doing. Sometimes, since we finished the last idea... Oh, no. Well, we're just going to have to ask for permission to walk. Ooh, we can vassalize them, so that's fine. I was going to say, we can't get to this province because Gujarat's in the way, but they're our vassal, so now it's not a problem. So many rebels, oh my gosh. Look at all these dudes. How are they all increasing so much? Chiang Mai. So the Lan Na nationalists are at 90% chance, not chance, but 90% of the way up to the next revolt. When progress reaches 100%, the faction will revolt. It's currently going up by 4.6% because of Chiang Mai. We've got severe national unrest due to overextension. Yeah, hurry up and finish coring, sucky core. I really want like an advisor that makes this stop happening. Ah, rebels everywhere. I could really probably afford to stay at peace while waiting for things to core if this is what happens when you don't. Everyone in the nation shall revolt. Coordination, baby. Alright, 13,410. This guy needs some serious replenishment, but he is a full stack. I thought because it said 10 over his head that he wasn't, but I were wrong, yo. I were wrong. Let's get everyone to the capital. Looks like there's a fight to be had in them their capitals. Nope. They dodged me. Yay, fight to be had in them their capitals. Good times. So I only attacked the Shun in order to get land from the Wu. I don't actually need anything from Shun. Although I do kind of want to work my way up to Yan and then Korea so that I can get to Japan. So maybe I will take some stuff from Shun, but I'll definitely not take anything from Dali. Like, what are you even doing, Dali? We're going to get a white piece from Dali while we build up war score against Wu. So we'll keep 4 armies in Wu and 2 armies in Dali. After all this rebel suppression, we're still at 370,000 troops. Kind of crazy. One of our provinces cored. Zaranj. Fabricate claims against Russia. It's just like constantly making me fabricate claims against Russia. I tell you what. Alright, everything's cored. Revolt risk should be pretty low now, and we should stop getting rebels. Good times. We used to have 4 armies over here. One of them must have fled. I doubt it got stack wiped. But there should be 6 total armies, and there's only 5. Maybe I just misremembered. I remember just a second ago saying, we'll leave these 4 armies in Wu, and these 2 will go to Delhi. And that's not what happened. All right. Oh, here's probably an army that used to be in the east. Alright, I used to have 4 armies in the west, now I only have 2. I used to have 6 armies in the east, now I have 5. I don't think I lost any troops. I think it's just with rebel suppression getting so crazy, they all sort of spread out when they didn't need to. So let's send one of these armies back to the east to go siege up Delhi. Bye, Delhi. And we'll see if Delhi will take a white peace. We're winning the war pretty significantly, so they shouldn't be too hard to convince to get out of it. Wu wants an individual peace. We don't want to get Wu out of the war until we can get what we want from them, which is, I think, let's see, this is a 4 base tax province, while this is a 2 base. So we want the 2 base tax province because it's cheaper, and we just kind of want to work our way over towards the capital. Actually, these 3 provinces would get me right up next to the capital right away, so that's probably what we'll go for. I think I want to keep the coast for myself and feed the rest to my vassal while my vassal's already on the brink of annexation, so. Excuse me, the QQ nationalists came back into Taraz, and Taraz has some of my silk, so we can't let them have that. Bad QQ nationalists. One easy thing to fall victim to is that if a rebel is close to enforcing demands against another nation, and then they cross over to your border and siege up one province, and that's enough to put them over against the other nation, then they'll take your province like instantly, and you won't get the countdown, like the chance to prevent it from happening. You'll just lose that province. Wow, I could unify Islam if I took lots of provinces. I don't know. Maybe if we have time, but for now I'm gonna keep on trucking down that dirty road. I don't want another relation. I'm already over 7 out of 5. That's not right. I probably forgot to cancel military access from Persia and Hassa. Oops. So we were hovering around 12,000 ducats for a long time, and now we're down to 8.6. So we got to keep an eye on that treasury. But we're okay thus far. Come on, Dali. White piece us. White piece me, bro. Alright, white piece with Dali. Good. Now, We can commit all 5 of our armies to sieging up Wu. Alright. So our goal is to get Hangzhou, which means all the provinces around Hangzhou. And then this stuff. So I'm going to transfer the occupation of several provinces to my vassal. Okay. You never want to put your vassal over 100% overextension either. I didn't really count, but I forget how many base tax is 100 overextension, but I think it's 20, 25, something like that. And this is only 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so that's fine. We'll even give more. 19, 20, 21, 22. So that should be plenty. So we'll give 22 base tax to my little vassal man, and then I'll take the rest for myself. And if I take all that land, I don't even need to carve away through Shun, because I'll already share a border with Ming. I want to make sure not to siege up any of Shun's territory, because I don't want to get a call for peace. I want to separate peace out Wu, and then have like a 40% war score against Shun, all from battles and taking war score. But if you keep the war score against them lower than like 60, then I don't think you get a call for peace. Call for peace happens when their desire to end the war is such that they would give you 100% war score, or close to it. And we should be safe from that if we offer them a ham sandwich for dinner. Not a lot of people like to eat a ham sandwich for dinner, but oh, look, call for peace already started. Crap. Well, we didn't care about Shun, we only care about Wu, and maybe we can negotiate with Shun to take stuff from Wu instead of just negotiating with Wu directly. Because if we negotiate with Shun, I think that it all costs 0 Diplo, and I'm correct about that. Alright, so the new... Alright, that's what I want. Looks like the war score demand of all that is kind of crazy high, so we'll stick with... That's only 92 war score. They won't give me 92 war score? Alright, what about if I negotiate with Wu themselves? They won't give me 94, they won't give me 92. And I'd have to pay a bunch of Diplo. But then I could also take stuff from Shun. I kind of want to fight the Ottomans now that I'm done coring that other territory. Am I done coring that other territory? Yes. Hey, beauty. So let's go for 100 war score and take the 92 war score peace deal. That'll start getting me land around. 2666. That's a new record. You're like a champion among men. You should really bike to school with Gwenny every day.
No, she wants to tomorrow, but
you should do it.
I'm reluctant to leave Nora by herself.
Well, we'll just keep her in her crib.
Ugh.
Or put her in the basement.
She wants to do it tomorrow.
And do it. You should do it every day. I'm not joking. Lots of people bike to work every day. What's the difference?
I worry about Simon too.
Why would you worry at all about Simon? There will be 2 adults and 5 kids at the bus stop with him. He's not like he's actually going alone. He's just going without you.
Who are the 2 adults?
Eric and Deb?
No, that doesn't go.
You understand that even if it was just one other kid, that would be plenty? Let's not be picky here. Picky. I told Gwenny and Simon that if I could get Mama to sleep in tomorrow, they should go get on the bus themselves, and then Mama would be super surprised when she woke up. And they were like, genius. Alright. They still won't give me 92 war score, despite me having 99 war score against them. Aw, our awesome king 626 is dead, and now we gotta take a crap king. There we go. Good, so our war in the east is over. Let's still try to fabricate against Japan or just attack Japan in general. No, we can't get any land from Japan. Very sad. We're gonna keep snaking our way eastward. So next war, we'll take this province and these 4 provinces, and that'll probably be it. Maybe one more. And then it'll take us like 3 more wars. So it's going to take us a total of like 5 wars just to get the provinces we need from Wu. It's all the way up to 1724. We've only got 90 years left, but that should be okay. So I intend to start the annexation of Tabaristan. Oops. And then attack the Ottomans. We got 3 armies up there. This will make 4. Man, our manpower is actually going up despite this constant fighting everywhere. Alright. Let's leave 2 armies for rebel suppression and send everyone else home. Royal marriage offer from the Mamluks. Royal marriage offer from our vassal. Another royal marriage from another vassal. And another royal marriage from another vassal. I think only Sind did not offer to royal marry me because they're already royal married. Alright, so let's see how our... We still have revolt risk in 2 provinces. Aleppo. And R something. We should really leave the 2 guys we're leaving behind to fight rebels. We should really leave in our vassal's provinces because he's probably got a lot of overextension. All right. We gotta tech up our admin again. Cathedral and stock exchange. Tech up our Diplo. Getting pretty far behind on military because we keep fleshing out military ideas, but it's okay. And now it's time to attack the Ottomans. Declare war. The Ottomans could theoretically protectorate us. No interest at all in that, but that's funny. We could become a protectorate of the Ottomans. Charge! Alright, so let's declare war on the Ottomans for Bingzai. Figure out wherever the heck Bingzai is and go siege it up. There it is. Ooh, we can't get past Syria. Probably should have thought about that before we attacked, but luckily Syria loves us. Alright, so we'll start by making sure we win the war by getting the war score needed from Bingzai. What the heck? After after we get access through Syria. Thanks, Syria. You're our real pal. And once we've sieged up Benghal, we'll go after the provinces we really want over there. Hudavendigar is our favoritist of provinces. We'll leave one guy in the middle for rebel suppression and send everyone else over to Hudavendigar. I like saying Hudavendigar. It's very Hudavendagarian. Okay. We'll see you next time, dudes. Hudavendigar to you all.